It's exhaust in the back?
Right there.
I can't see in the camera a damn thing.
It is in the back.
Oh, it is? Now, how are we going to get this thing in here?
That's what I was wondering.
It's an FXR, so it's hard to get in here. So I don't know if we can do it on an FXR.
We can lower that front motor mount a little bit more.
Yeah, we're going to have to do something. As I recall, the Silver did not want to come out here before, so I think we're in the same boat. See, it didn't want to go in there?
Yeah. Nope.
So now if I go in like that,
Got her now.
we're hitting on something on the other side.
Ignition?
So if I take this piston and rotate it, 90 degrees, stick it in there like that. What are you hitting on?
Hitting the ignition?
There's something on the other side over there. It's an oil line or something on there. Keep it from going over all the way. Hit the ignition switch.
Yeah. It'll come out here in about 2 seconds if you give me a minute to get it out.
Okay, that's gonna have to come out.
Need a pair of pliers. I'll hold that for a minute.
Not really.
Put it on the stand.
Just in case it slips. It's gonna slip a lot, so you gotta do it twice. Oh, that goes an extra part. Nobody's gonna know where that went.
How's that? Should be able to come in there now.
Should be fine. Okay. Let's try this again. It's called cheating the system. Okay, which way we got to rotate it back? We're going to have to rotate it forward to get it back in there. Look at that.
Oh, that room you have now? Okay, press forward.
They say you can't do this kind of stuff. Looks like they did it to me. Oh, I forgot to do something.
What?
We forgot to use lubrication on the threads.
Yep.
We could use some ARP lube if we had it. You got any of that?
$55 of it for a little tube.
Is that what they get for that now?
Expensive, I know that.
Okay, we'll just use assembly oil because
I
it's
got
cheaper.
one more bolt over here. There you go.
Is that enough on there?
Yep.
Okay, we cheated. I'll do it later.
Again.
Okay.
What? Cheated what?
Lubed.
There she is. I get put that clip in the right position now.
Now I gotta put the clip in there. First thing we gotta do is do what?
Cover up the crankcase.
Protect the clip from going in the motor.
Hmm.
Like that. I'm gonna take the clip just like we did before, but we gotta make it a little easier. So, usually have the clips going like this. So if you push it with your thumb and collapse it and shove it at the same time, it goes in a lot easier. Just roll it around, circle, here it pop in. Make sure it's in there all the way. If you can slide the clip a little bit, it's usually in the groove. Sometimes it won't slide though, but I was able to slide at that time.
There we go.
So there's your clip in the inside of the hood where it belongs. So now you just put a little oil on each side of the two skirts here, and that silver can go down. Now I didn't have to break any rings doing that. Joe wanted me to break rings, but I didn't want to.
Break them.
Somebody came all over this cover. Who was that?
What is that, the lube bottle?
I don't think so. And we don't have to worry about the side of the piston because it doesn't hit the cylinder on that side.
Exactly.
You can wipe your finger off on there though.
I don't really want to get dirty, so I'm thinking a little bit of this over here.
What are you doing over there?
I missed a little bit.
I didn't miss anything.
Half the skirt had no lube on.
The other half was lubricated though. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go down.
With the barrel and everything?
Now if you keep this rod from moving and just wiggle the other part, the piston should drop down easily.
As it is. Look at that.
What filled in the motor over here?
Nothing.
Nothing filled in the motor over there almost. Now don't beat the gasket up, so let the gasket go down, and then pull up on the rod. This rod does not want to come up because it's hard.
Turn a little bit.
Grab your breaker bar over there and bring it back up. You're going to hold the cylinder down and move the rod up.
Rotate it forward?
Yes. Keep going. That's good, right there. Got a lot of ring drag in there. That is not a racing cylinder fit.
Come on.
There's a lot of push-up.
Racing on here.
There's a push-up. Okay, now we have a new wrist pin over here. Cylinder. And this goes on from the other direction.
Also lubed already. Oh, I push this one too?
Mr. Joe over there has to do is,
thing,
has to put his own cylinder on all by himself. We're going to watch him.
In there.
We're going to watch him.
Trying to scratch the gas tank.
I don't care about the gas tank, I care about the motor. You have to grab the top of the cylinder with your hand, put your fingers in the cylinder and grab it.
Grab what?
Top of the cylinder with your hand.
Okay, I got that.
Push the wrist pin in the hole when it gets down where the rod is.
Can't see it.
We'll grab your finger on the rod and you'll know where it's at. When it feels like it's over the hole, push the pin through it. If you get it close, it should go right in. If you're off, it won't.
I'm off. There it is.
Well, you're off pretty bad because you just went in.
Yeah.
Okay, now rotate the cylinder one way or the other. Easy
Don't we-
gravity goes
Don't we
forward.
put a wrist pin clip in?
Easy gravity goes forward.
Rotate the...
Let go of your fingers.
You gonna put that clip in?
I'll let you do it, but you
I don't
probably
think
lose
so.
it.
I would probably fucking
You
back
don't-
down in the crankcase.
You don't want to do the clip?
I'll put a rag in underneath it for
You
you.
want to put the rag in front of the clip?
I'll put a rag in right here for you.
I like that idea. That's a good idea. I like that one, Joe.
Because if I was
And,
doing it,
Can I put one on my side? He lets a big hole on this side.
there you go.
Okay. I like that one.
Safety first. on
That's
this,
a good
too.
one. I like that one.
Did I make up for my other dumbass?
That was a good call on that one. That was definitely a good call. Now, how do we do over here?
You put the clip in.
If you over here, you could watch that. Would you wipe your hands off?
Probably not good enough.
Okay. My thumb's getting white over here from holding on to this.
Put the light on.
Yes, it's on.
Okay, yeah, we're going wrist pin clip.
See the pin right here?
Yep.
See the camera? No, until you have to turn the screen so you know what you're even looking at.
My eyes again.
See this over here?
Yes.
See the teddy?
Yep.
See that's in the groove?
Yep.
See what happens?
Not in the little
See what happens when I push my
cut
thumb?
there.
Are you watching the clip?
I'm watching the clip. Yep.
You can't even see the clip from that side. Can you see the clip?
Yeah.
See what happens when I push on my thumb? What's it do?
Going down.
It goes in the groove.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Not going down, it goes in the groove.
Like it's supposed to.
I said the clip, not
It's
my
staying
thumb.
in place but going in the groove. Yeah.
It's going in the groove.
Okay.
Okay, now you take the screwdriver, what do you do with it? You push in the groove as you push your thumb forward. So you do that. The problem is the stud's in my way, not letting me do it. Because you got it down too far. See this clip right there?
Mm-hmm. Going in there now.
It's already in there. Isn't it? No, all the way. No, it's in there all the way.
Outside. Yep.
Okay, now you take the clip and see if it'll move. See, I moved it just a little bit. Move it back the other way a little bit. So again, this far down, it's hard to deal with. See, I moved a little bit.
Yep.
So you know it's working.
Away from the cutout grooves
See,
there
I like
too,
the
so you can
piston.
get it out.
I like the piston sort of being here, about right here.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not fighting these studs so much. Because now the studs are further apart. When they're up here, they're closer. See, my thumb's only so big. See how big my thumb is? So I can
Yeah.
push
Oh, I
it forward.
see. Yeah. Okay.
You know, if I was had albino thumbs or something where they're sticking way out there, I wouldn't have that problem.
So, assembly lube on the piston skirts.
I'm sticking my screwdriver here.
Where'd that go?
Are you happy?
I'm happy now.
Did I do that right?
Yep.
You sure?
I believe you did.
Okay, what happens now?
Put that barrel right down on the crankcase.
Okay, it should go down without fighting me. See, if rings are in there wrong, it won't slide down.
Really?
And cut the gasket in half. When you go down, you got to kind of center it up in the hole there. See how the gasket centers up? And she goes right down.
Beautiful. BUTS.
Now, we do a test.
A test.
Yes, a test.
Need that big socket?
We're not doing an IQ test. That would be too much. But we are going to do a test. What's this test going to be?
You hold these barrels down.
Over here.
It's going to be a test to see if it turns over.
Did it hit anything?
I didn't hear anything hitting. The barrel lifted up a little
Look
bit.
like they're about at top dead center where they belong.
That one does.
So the piston looks like it's about where it belongs.
Yeah.
It's not sticking way up in the air or way down the hole.
Nope.
That means you got the correct piston in there. Is it flat on the right side where it belongs?
Yes.
Good. Now, you could have wiped the goo out of the cylinder if you wanted to at this point also.
For the evolution motor.
Now, look down the push rod holes there. Are those lifters moving?
I didn't see him move. Front one maybe?
No, work on the front one. Which one I tell you to look at?
I didn't see the rear ones move. I can put my fingers on it and see if it moves this
So you
time.
see I wiped off the excess goo over here?
Yep.
I don't see how the
You don't need that no more.
camera's not looking at it, has it?
That's just for the rings going in there?
I'm just keeping the combustion chamber clean. Okay, let's see the rings.
Nothing moving.
Lifters are not moving?
Nope.
Okay. So now, we're at top dead center on the rear cylinder
Right.
on the compression stroke. You know what that means?
These valves are closed.
The valves are closed right now.
The cam should be, the lifter shouldn't be moving then, right?
That's right. Unless they're on the overlap stroke.
Right.
Now, if I go look at my valves and I think you're stupid, then I'll know. So see how this lifter's way up in the air and the other one's not? See how both of those are all the way down?
Yeah. That means it's on the,
Now, if these were both down, these were both down, halfway down, that means you're on the overlap stroke.
so what are we on right now? Compression?
We're on the compression because this one's up. This one's down. These three here all look the same, but this
Okay.
one's up.
Yeah.
So on a Harley, you always got one higher than the other. So,
Always.
always. That's how it works. Okay, so now, you ready to put your gasket on here? Top or bottom? Care which way it goes?
Don't know. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Goes on there. Now, you got two options. You can either put paint on them or you put them on dry.
Put them on dry. They need paint?
Feel
Teflon,
the,
aren't they?
feel the lubricant on that?
Yeah.
It's got a bunch of slimy shit on it. It's got something on there already. So we'll leave that on there. Make sure your rivets are not hitting
Anything.
hard on that. Because you got to crush the head down. It's nice.
Why did they put those on? Just holding the gasket together?
Because it's a three-piece gasket. So yeah, I've had these where they stick on the top and they crush between them.
Yeah.
And that hits.
Not going to feel good then, huh?
It doesn't work with a squat when you do that.
So,
Okay,
we ready to put the heads
we'll
on?
be back.